Maschet peah daf David. We're going to start 3 lines from the bottom of the previous Amud. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish b'shem Chizkiya Adam tofel behemot lebehema ven Adam tofel ma'ot lema'eh. So we said previously that a korban chagiga has to be shtei kesef, right? A korban ola's riyah is ma'a kesef, and a korban chagiga has to be shtei kesef. So, first of all, the word tofel means to combine, letzaref, to combine. So the Gemara says like this. Initially, a korban chagiga has to come with ma'ot chulin, money of chulin. You cannot bring meiser money that you have in your pocket and spend that on the sacrifice. The sacrifice must be purchased with ma'ot chulin. Now, what's the halacha if I combine the two? So there's a Gemara in the Bavli that teaches us from a verse that we can combine truma and meiser and chulin money together to purchase the sacrifice. The question is, what is the scenario most likely that the Torah permitted? So, says the Gemara. I'm reading it again. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish b'shem Chizkiya Adam tofel, a man can combine behemot lebehema, meaning you can have many animals that are both truma. You can have one animal that is all chulin, and the rest can be all meiser. Yes? Ven Adam tofel ma'ot lema'eh. But you cannot have one sacrifice that is both half chulin and half meiser. So the tipul, the tzeruf, that is permitted, when the Torah permitted to combine chulin and meiser, it only permitted to bring one sacrifice, all chulin. The first one, shtei kesef, all chulin. And then, if you want to bring more korban chagigas, you can add another one, a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth. You can combine those animals that are all meiser animals, that were purchased with meiser money, with the primary chulin animal. That's the combination the Torah permitted. But en adam topel ma'ot lema'eh. A person cannot take some money. Let's say he has $50 of chulin and $50 of meiser, and use this money to buy a korban chagiga, since one sacrifice that has both meiser and chulin is not permitted. Okay, guys? So it's very important to understand this. This is the core machlokas. We're going to see the continuation. This is the whole shach levatari. I'm going to repeat it again. We're allowed to combine meiser and chulin money to purchase a korban chagiga. We know this. The question is, what's the best scenario? The Gemara says the scenario most likely, according to Reish Lakish, that was permitted was when you were metapel animals. As in, the first animal you buy with shtei kesef, chulin money, and animal 2, 3, 4, 5 you buy with meiser money. That is in combination that's permitted. But if you want to take from your money ma'ot lema'eh, if you want to take from your money, combine half chulin and half meiser for one animal, that is not allowed. The first animal has to be only chulin. The Rabbi Yochanan Amar. He said that Rabbi Yochanan says the exact opposite. He says the scenario that the Torah permitted to combine meiser money with chulin money was only said in regards to ma'ot. So Rabbi Yochanan Amar tofel adam ma'ot lema'ot. Ven adam tofel behemot lebehema. He says the opposite. With money, I can buy the first animal half chulin, half meiser. Second animal, half chulin, half meiser. Third animal, half chulin, half meiser. That doesn't bother me. Since there is a portion in every single animal that is of chulin, so it's a korban chagiga. Yes? But the other scenario where I have one animal that's entirely chulin and the other animals that are entirely meiser, even though they're just additions to the primary sacrifice, since they're completely meiser sheni, there's no way the Torah permitted that. If the Torah permitted the combination of meiser and chulin, it most probably permitted the case where the animal was purchased with both meiser and chulin money, the animal itself. Not that there's one animal that's all chulin, another one that's all meiser. So the Gemara is asked for a scenario. So this says the Gemara. והמותר, מהו שדחה להיות האחרון. So guys, now we're going to have a big nafkamina. If we say, a guy had 10 animals, 10 sacrifices. All 10, he made them a korban chagiga. So the first one, he made it normally as a korban chagiga, and the other ones were just additions bought them with meiser money. So there's a special halacha for a korban chagiga that you can sacrifice it also afterwards. Okay, as in the Gemara Chagiga the Bible says you have to sacrifice on day one of Yom Tov. If you miss that, you have tashlumin. You can keep sacrificing it day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last Yom Tov as well. So if we're going to recognize the other sacrifices as a korban chagiga, then we can. But if we're not going to recognize the other sacrifices as a korban chagiga, and only the first one we're going to recognize, then the other ones will not be able to be sacrificed on day 7 of the Chag, because day 7 of the Chag is Yom Tov, and we cannot be makriv nedarim and nedavos on Yom Tov, only a korban chagiga. So what's the halacha? Are the other sacrifices, are they begeder a korban chagiga, or are they just random nedarim and nedavos? What's the nafkamina? Can you sacrifice it on Yom Tov Achron? Rab Chispa amar itpalgun Rabbi Yochanan bar Shimon Lakish. Chad amar doche. One guy says that it's doche, as in that you can sacrifice these sacrifices on the last Yom Tov. The other opinion says it cannot be doche. Amar Rab Zeiro nefarish milehon derabbanon min milehon. Rabbi Yochanan amar adam tofel maot lemaot ve'adam tofel behemot lebehema. Rabbi Yochanan earlier, who said that you can combine money but cannot combine animals, who do amar doche. So he's going to be the authority that says that it's doche. Why? Because the other animals, they still have in them a part of chulin inside them, right? Because every animal is bought in. The first animal was normal, right? The other animals were bought in with half chulin and half meiser money. So that combination, every single animal has a part of chulin in it that was purchased with chulin money. So that chulin money will make it have be labeled as a korban chagiga. And once it's labeled as a korban chagiga, we can sacrifice it on Yom Tov. Perfect. But Reish Lakish, remember, Reish Lakish says that the other animals are absolutely meiser money. You can sacrifice, you can call it a korban chagiga, and you can give it the halachas of korban chagiga, but lemaisa, they're not actually korban chagigas, because they're absolutely all meiser sheni money. So Reish Lakish, Reish Lakish אמר אדם תופל בהמה לבהמה ואין אדם תופל מעות למעט. הוא דאמר אינו דוחה. Reish Lakish is going to be the authority that holds that it does not doche the last day of Yom Tov, since it's not actually a korban chagiga. We can add it can be in addition to the original korban chagiga, but the animals in themselves, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you want, they're not actual korban chagigas, since they were absolutely bought with meiser sheni money. Now we have another chiddush. Asa Shimon bar Rava b'shem Rabbi Yochanan le'olam hu mosif v'holech v'doche et Yom Tov ad she'yomar en mida'ati le'osif. There's a big chiddush here that said that we just said previously that if you have one sacrifice that was all chulin, and the other sacrifices that are partially meiser, partially chulin, they're also considered korban chagigas. What's the halacha if I just keep adding animals, and I don't specifically say I want to add another korban chagiga. I don't say this is a korban chagiga and this one and this one. I don't say that. I just keep donating animals. Says the Gemara, says Rabbi Yochanan, they're all under the category of korban chagiga. All the additions that you're adding to the primary animal are still they're also labeled as a korban chagiga. Until when? Ad she'yomar en beda'ati le'osif. Until you specifically say, I don't want to add any more to my korban chagiga, and then the other animals are just normal nedarim and nedavos. Says the Gemara, Gmilos chasadim. It says in the Mishnah that Gmilos chasadim does not have a number. Hadod tema begufo. This whole halacha is only in regards to his body. Avol b'mamoinoi. Chesed that we do with our money. So with our body is going to be like visiting the sick people, things like that. Mitzvahs that we do with our body, chesed that we do with our body. but chesed that we do with our money, yesh lo shiur. This does indeed have a precise number. So in order to fulfill the mitzvah, there is a numerical digit that we need to stick to in order to do the mitzvah. What's the number? V'atyak yedemar Rab Shimon ben Lakish b'shem Rab Yehuda bar Chanina nimnu be'usha sheyeh adam mafrish chomesh minechasav lemitzvot. That in Usha, they said Usha is a place. In the city of Usha, they said that a person should give us away a chomesh of his money to mitzvahs. A chomesh is going to be 20% of your money. The mitzvah is to give 20% of your money towards tzedakah, but no more than 20%. The Shulchan Aruch says that it's a mitzvah min muvchar, so it's not a must. 20% is not a must. 10% is a must. 20% is a mitzvah min muvchar. But you cannot add more than 20%. Ad heichan. So now the Mishnah Gemara is asking, what's the least I can give? So I don't want to give 20%. What's the least I can give in order to yotze the mitzvah? Rabbi Gamliel ben Ininia v'Rab Abba bar Kahana chad amar ad k'dei truma v'trumas meiser. Truma is 2% of your property, and trumas meiser is 1%. So 2% plus 1%, that's going to be 3%. So 3% of your money you have to give away to chesed, tzedakah. That's one opinion. And the second opinion says, so just like the reshis, it is going to be like normal truma, which is just 2%. So either 3% to 2%. That's the machlokas. Rabban Gamliel ben Ininia boy kumi Rabbana. He asked the question, Ma chomesh b'chol shana b'shana lechamesh shanim u'mafsid kula. He's asking a very funny question. If every year I need to give away 20% of my money to chesed, so 20, year 1. Then another 20, that's 40%. Then year 360, 80, 100. In 5 years' time, I'm going to give away all of my money. I'm going to be left with nothing. I'm going to be a homeless man. If every year I've got to give away 20% of my money, that's the mitzvah. If that's what God wants, if I do that, I'm going to end up homeless. There's no way that God wants us to end up homeless. It's a deraisa to be homeless. Not to be poor. So what's the pshat? This is the answer. In the beginning, you give from your keren. What does your keren mean? It means your actual pile of cash that you have in your bank account. But after that, you only give away 20% from what you benefit from your monthly income, not from your actual bank account. The first time you put away money is from the keren. The second time, third time, fourth time is from the sachar, from your benefits that you make over the time. And this, guys, is actually Shulchan Aruch Halacha Siman Kuf Mem Tet, or Kuf Mem Chak Kuf Mem Tak. I think so. Rav Huna Amar lemitzvot ad shlish. Rav Huna says a big chesh. He says for mitzvahs you should give away up to a third of your bank account. Ask the Gemara Mao. Lekol mitzvot ad shlish. Should I give away for all of the mitzvahs in Torah up to a third of my bank account, but no more? Or lemitzvah or even for one mitzvah should I give up to a third of my money? Savli neimar lekol mitzvot ad shlish. So the Gemara says that the belief was to give away for all the mitzvahs only up to a third of all your money. Rav Abun amar aflu lemitzvah achat. Rav Abun says even for one mitzvah. Rab Chavive b'shem Rabboni de Taman. Taman means from over there. Mahu shlish ledamim. What does it mean to give away a third? It does not mean to give away a third of your bank account money. Let's say you guys got $100,000, so you give away $33,000 to mitzvahs. No, it means from the amount. Let's say the etrog I bought was $1,000. So all I'm going to have to do, if I want to buy a better etrog, I only have to add up to a third of that. So a third of $1,000 is $300, right? So $230. So I'm going to have to add, if I want to buy a next etrog, I'm going to have to add 1,000 to the. I'm not buying another etrog of $1,330. Not a third of what I initially bought it if I want to get a better version of etrog. That's the chiyuv I have to get the prettiest version mitzvah. Past that, there's no Indian in doing more than that. So let's give me a scenario. The Gemara says, "Lekach mitzvah." Guy takes a mitzvah. And he sees a prettier mitzvah than that one. He only has to buy the new mitzvah he wants to buy only has to be a third more expensive than what he bought in the first place. Doesn't need to buy something more expensive than that. There is no mitzvah in doing more than that. This is the end of Masechet Peah, Daf